You guys don't. After her partner cheats on her and leaves her for a younger lady, Remy Ma is out here crashing out. I adore you all, sis. Papo, a guy who supported her through thick and thin, fled with the block captain's EAS, believing she had found better opportunities, but instead she easy done bungled that too, leaving her for a young Tinder user. Rumor has it that Remy is out there pleading with Papoose to bring her back, but Papoose has already moved on and proposed to his new partner. It's nasty insane, and Remy is out here looking at. Since we all knew how much Pap loved that woman, this man waited 6 whole years for her while she was incarcerated. Everyone was side-eyeing when the initial reports surfaced that Remy M was having an affair with the block captain. It was a situation of love or death. However, it seems it wasn't enough for Remy because things became very shaky between her and Pap as soon as she connected with Easy.
Niggas is really mad that when they go to sleep at night and I wake up, we both wake up, it's like we doing better than them niggas, so them niggas is mad.
Following all of that chaos, Easy went and cheated on Remy as well. It has been reported that he left her for 2 younger women, and now Remy is out there looking confused and remorseful. According to recent speculations, Easy has been romantically associated with. Not so long ago, rumors surfaced that EAS had been playing around with his former partner Zam and another musician from his trenches, League C. Bray the lyricist. The accusations surfaced when the combat rapper Tasmanian Terra, whose people connected to Trine, chose to light the fuse by posting some shocking screenshots of correspondence purportedly from Zan. According to reports, Zen acknowledged having sex with Easy last summer and even alluded to his relationship with C. Bry, and you guys when I let you know if the drama is genuine. One of the texts even stated that you can't make this stuff up. When Remy gets out, she's going to have a fit.
Like, yeah, 'cause that's my nigga. I'm the one that makes him valid in Philly. He needs me. I made him valid, and now he with Remy and he trying to treat me like this, but she don't even know that I came to the hotel because this is just what he told me.
And Tazo, she was feeling very messy that day. She claimed to be getting paid for calling San out on Instagram, grinning in that woman's face and saying her man is crazy. I am aware of the post that everyone was drawn on the floor, but as you can imagine, both San and CB were eager to refute the allegations. Tan quickly posted on Twitter, stating, "I'm not doing Easy and having it in years."
I'm saying, see, don't get out of character. This ain't cosplay. I'm a motherfucker. Delonte. I'm punch on shit. Javante. I'm crazy than Kanye. I'm wilder than Deontay.
In the meanwhile, C-Bra, the lyricist, went on the internet and said, "Bro, I'm too far away to be the owner of the FMI League. I'm around because I'm dope. If you want to make me look bad, you'd be better off finding and telling the truth." It seems like everyone was feeling that way, and she even made sure to highlight her receipts to support her claims. Achievements such as being the first artist from Easy's Trench lead to participate on the Remy Ma's Chrome 23 platform, demonstrating her independence and her desire for people to understand that she is there due to her talent, rather than any complicated relationships. Careless.
Reckless, you couldn't even throw Carson to the wind. Without them soft free rock bars from Easy, you got nothing. That's why he plugged in with Breezy. I got substance, but don't talk about it.
But let's be honest, people are still complaining about the entire situation because where there is smoke, there is usually fire, and the drama surrounding Remy and the fact that he is easily tied to 2 women doesn't add up well. It's obvious that these 2 women gave him something easy that he couldn't have. So why else would he allegedly step out on her like this? However, Remy's fame and loyalty were somewhat on the platform, So what's lacking is that the entire Easy and Remy drama erupted as soon as Remy publicly confirmed the relationship. It seems like a backfire at a rap battle event, though, as Easy turned his performance into a whole. He nailed me with the line, "Don't you love me?" and y'all, in the middle of his soap opera performance. She responded with a heartfelt yes, and you could see she meant it. Suddenly, the rumors turned into the actual thing.
Since y'all wanna be on the front lines, hey yo, Remy, don't you love me? See right there, that's the punchline.
But let's face it, people are still complaining about the entire situation because, as they say, where there is smoke, there is usually fire. Additionally, the drama surrounding Remy and the ease with which he was tied to two women doesn't add up well. It's obvious that these two women were giving him something easy that he couldn't. After all, why else would he have allegedly stepped out on her in this manner? Remy had the fame and loyalty though. What's missing is that it's giving tragically well. The entire Easy and Remy drama erupted after Remy publicly confirmed their relationship, and it looks like it backfired at a rap battle event. During his set, Easy turned his performance into a full-length soap opera, and in the middle of it, he hit R with "Don't You Love?" The red flags were waving everywhere, but Remy didn't want to see them because, guess what? She wasn't even the first woman to pull this small prank on him. You see, during the rap battle, that whole "Don't You Love Me" moment wasn't original. He had used the same tactic with his ex-boyfriend Hurricane D not too long ago, bar for bar, word for word. Hurricane D wasn't going to let that go, so she got on X and dropped. According to the receipts in a video from one of E's previous fights, he asks her the same question, "Don't you love me?" And like Remy, she responds, "Yes, I do," with her entire chest. It's clear that she meant it, and suddenly the situation went from rumors to the open, with warning signs flying everywhere, but Remy didn't want to see them because, guess what? She wasn't even the first woman to pull this small prank on him. You see, during the rap battle, that whole "Don't You Love Me" moment wasn't original. He had used the same tactic with his ex-boyfriend Hurricane D not too long ago, bar for bar, word for word. Hurricane D wasn't going to let that go, so she got on X and dropped. In a video clip from one of E's previous fights, he asks her, "Don't you love me?" And she responds, "Yes," just like Remy did.
Don't move back. He got 2K. It's ironic that I hit him with 2K. I said, "Babe, you love me?" Yeah. I say touche. So if I'm sipping and she tell me get him, I gotta listen to whatever dude say.
In a follow-up lesson, Carrie made it clear that she wasn't coming from a bad place. She said, "I left easily. I'm not B. I'm happier than I've ever been." She also added that she's a much better rapper than people who doubt her integrity, and she only brought up the old clip because the bar sounded familiar, so she went and got the receipts, and let's not pretend we didn't see it coming because, months ago, Gig Gotti revealed Remy and ES's situationship in a rap battle. He put all of their business in the streets, humiliated Remy, and made it easy for them to creep behind Pap's back. People assumed it was just battle rap, but it was obvious that this man was providing accurate information. Remy even missed Christmas with Pap because, instead of spending the entire 6 years she was imprisoned with the man who kept her down, she was out here playing house and gallivanting with one of the BL captains. When people began to make fun of her for it, Remy vehemently denied it, claiming that people were just making things up and reading too much into it, but Pap had the screenshots. Remy was out here cuddling with her new boyfriend, and if that wasn't enough disrespect, This is when the rumors really started to get going. Papo didn't waste any time clapping back, revealing an entire photo of Remy and Easy together on Christmas 2023. He was likely sitting at home hoping for some holiday love and family time.
Easy had you out here canceling Christmas. And then you tried to show us a 10-second video? Are you opening up some gifts? Then 10 seconds later you went right to Easy house to open up your lips?
Listen, B wasn't going to take that L lightly. Rumor has it that he knocked Easy clean out when he finally saw him face to face for shaking his hand, as if nothing had happened while sleeping with his entire wife behind his back. To be honest, I don't blame him. Pap was on business.
To the bathroom, and I walked past, I see Papoose, and it was kind of like an aggressive motion in Papoose swing. Next thing I know, Easy was on the floor.
Hold on, wait a second. Ease wasn't going to ignore that without answering, so he entered the drama, disputing that Pap had knocked him out cold and even challenging him to a fight. Speaking of knocked out people, Rema is acting very desperate right now, y'all, after learning that the block captain had been cheated on and had been punched. She now wants to spin the block and get her Pat back, but see, because Papo has already moved on, and this new partner isn't just anyone, it's Clarissa Shield. The issue with this plan arises. Remy doesn't want to smoke with her, but she wasn't going to take it well. Things took a very different turn when Clarissa directly challenged Remy to a boxing battle. I suppose Remy started coming for Clarissa on the low, threatening tiny jabs, as the pun goes, and going completely bald online. It didn't end there though, because during one of her public back and forths, Remy got really messy and used Clarissa's private number. At that point, Clarissa had had enough and clapped back, offering to fight Remy in a real fight, like in a ring. I know you're tough or something.
Just want to know.
At this point, the girl leaked my number.
What? Your actual telephone number?
So, at this point, you can give me $1 and I'll put my email first.
However, because 50 Cent always has to weigh in, he added some advice. And when 50 says something, you might want to pay attention. He took to Instagram to warn Clarissa not to fight her because she will get the beat champ. If you know what I mean, 50 was referring to Remy's 2007 shooting incident, which led to her being imprisoned for 6 years. Remy's history is not to be disregarded.
You going with him now?
I agree with that.
Believe it firmly that she's innocent. Are you happy with that?
However, let's just say that REM is out here planning, and based on the way things are going, she might be attempting to permanently remove Clarissa from the picture in order to get back at him. Given her history, I wouldn't be shocked if things got even worse, but let's be honest for a moment. Not everyone is back in Remy on this. In fact, a lot of people believe that she is taking on too much and biting off more than she can handle, and the streets have spoken. One person even stated that Remy has taken on too much with this one. Clarissa comes from one of the most dangerous cities in the murder scene, and she will beat the. Let's be honest, Remy is the one who is out of pocket here. She tossed away her marriage for a silly jerk like that handshake. Pap ought to have joined his ears, but they're not incorrect in the first place. Clarissa, a native of Flint, Michigan, is more than just a boxing champion. If you know anything about the Red Rum Mitten, you know they don't. Play out there her team prepared, and keep in mind that although you may be tough, Clarissa is trained to professionally knock people out. This isn't a test, but it turns out that Remy and Clarissa knew one another before the whole situation even arose. This isn't just from a random woman Pap moved on with, and rumors are that even though Remy claimed that Pap had cheated on her with Clarissa when they were still dating, this does not excuse Remy's decision to go out with P with ease. Now that it appears that Remy wants to resume their previous relationship, I care to lie. It must be especially painful because Pap recently proposed to Clarissa and is getting ready to pop the question.
Don't put down with me. I'm not the one. Talking about some, oh, she wore makeup and wigs and oh, she trying to be too cute. I'm a fighting motherfucker. Okay. I don't know what the fuck you thought. Okay. I don't care how cute I look. I'll be the bitch ass.
Rumors began to circulate that Remy and Pap might be getting back together. But others believe that it's simply Remy slipping into Pap's DMs and pleading to be taken back. The streets don't miss a beat, and you know it's true when Fat Joe has to intervene and make a statement while speaking on my expert opinion show, Matt Hoff. Joe was honest about how chaotic the situation is, and he's also Remy's close friend and her, and Pap's daughter's godfather, so if anyone wants to see them work things out, it's him.
You know how to manage that well. Yeah, this is a hard situation because of him, she made me love him. You know what I'm saying? So I really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my goddaughter's father.
However, even Joe acknowledged that he couldn't clean up this mess. And you can tell it's awful when your one friend throws up his hands.
None of that shit. What I can't do is stop or have that they won't listen to me.
A bit behind the scenes, it appears that the night before the entire social media fallout, Remy took 10 grown guys out to supper at a restaurant in New York City.
Treated 10 grown men to dinner, and I woke up in the morning and my phone was going crazy. And they was like, yo, look what's going on. I'm like, what the fuck?
However, don't misunderstand. I wasn't in the Brooklyn shop house with them, so if anyone thought that things weren't as awful as they seemed, think again. Pap was not at the meal, but he made sure to quickly clear that up by jumping on Instagram stories and saying peace to my brother Fat Joe. Remy is the only one who appears hurried and agitated, while Pap is out here going about his business and spending his money. Meanwhile, Pap and Clarissa are living their finest existence while Rem is over here worrying and planning and scheming. Pap Clarissa is sipping cocktails on the beach, concentrating on their relationship and putting the drama far behind them. These two took care of their own little paradise with a romantic getaway in Hawaii. And let me tell you, the clean photos and updates from their island retreat are posted online, and they both looked unbothered, peaceful, and happy.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Remy is desperately trying to avoid being dragged anymore, but the streets aren't letting up. So she's out there wearing a safe face and threatening to retaliate against anyone who dares to mention her name in a rap fight. We all know that Sis is attempting to keep this illness under wraps, but with the public and the chaotic situation that has been brought about, it is not feasible. There should be bars for everyone, and all rappers should go in line, but let's keep it a bug.
How you gonna talk out there right now? I'm a rapper too, so if you have any plans on trying to get there and talk crazy to me, I'm fight back. New rule.
Nah.
New chrome rule.
I told her, I said,
fight back now.
The internet is consuming her, as everyone has seen it. One user even commented, "I guess those gay Gotti bars are still haunting her," and another said, "Uncle Murr is going to wash her up in this year's wrap-up." I mean, where's the lie? Because you know Uncle Murr doesn't miss when it comes to his. If she had truly moved on, she wouldn't have been so concerned about what people thought. But when you fumble a real one like Pap and your rebound leaves you for two younger women, let's face it, threatening to fire back just makes her look even more impressed. Rem is about to get a whole segment for the year-end wrap-up. Given that the entire scenario is a complete mess and only gets worse, I suppose the insecurity can leap out right now. Messier Remy really rose above it all and ended up with nothing at all, no easy and no peth. Now she's out there trying to clean up the fallout, but let me ask you this. Do you think Remy deserves the karma, or did she make too many bad decisions? Should P even think about taking her back because of their daughter, or is it better for him to move on with Clarissa? Do you think Remy's career can withstand the drama? In the year-end wrap-up, is she going to be the next target in every rap battle? You never know what's going to happen next with Remy Ma. So please share your thoughts in the comments section below, and remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons for all the most recent updates.